Still ahead tonight on Time Warner Cable 8 News at 10. A VIP Chautauqua that our very own James Reed assures us will be nothing short of historical. That's coming up after the break. Don't go away. Time now for our VIP Chautauqua with Cable 8's James Reed. And tonight, as part of our ongoing team coverage of Chautauqua County's bicentennial celebration, James profiles the historian behind the history.
One of the guiding forces behind our current celebration of 200 years of Chautauqua County history has been on the job for a decade now herself. And Michelle Henry's interest in local history began at quite an early age.
And I give a lot of credit to my grandmother, because when we were young she would tell us these wonderful stories about how she grew up, and my grandfather, and I just thought it was fascinating. So when I went to college, I took a lot of local history classes, the history of Pennsylvania, New York State, and Eastern United States, and I just always was drawn to history as a subject. I think it just allows you to understand better why things are the way they are today. I was working as a director of the Chautauqua County Historical Society in Westfield, and was coming up to the courthouse quite frequently to do research. And I had a nice conversation with the county clerk, Sandy Sopak, about all of the historical records that are here and what we might be able to do to preserve them and make them more accessible. So I actually started working for the county as the records manager. And my predecessor was 104 years old, our previous county historian. She's the only historian we ever had. And when she passed away, because I was here every day and I was dealing with all the historical records, they appointed me to the position of county historian as well. The role of the historian is to research, promote, and preserve historical records and historical structures, and to really just try to facilitate a better understanding of the importance of the history of your municipality. So every day is different here, because you never know who's going to walk in or call or email you with a question about some component of the county's history, and I always enjoy that, because I never know what the question is going to be, and it always allows me to go do research and to find more information about that subject. Last tourist season we had individuals come to Chautauqua County from 17 different states and 3 different countries just to use our historical records, and I think that really is something we should be promoting more, because that's a definite economic benefit to the county, that we have these records available and people are starting to learn about that and they want to come here and use them.
Okay. And these records are open to the public then? I mean, if somebody wanted to come and say research an ancestor or something? Absolutely.
There are very few records that are sealed, and those, for obvious reasons, like adoptions and divorce records. But for the most part, the records here in the county archives are open to the public, and we'll do everything we can to make them available to folks, to help them understand what we have and how to use it.
All right, thanks, James. Now, for more information on Michelle's work as our county historian, you can find her online at the Chautauqua County website. Her office is listed on the page for the county clerk. And be sure to join us again next week for part 2 of our VIP profile.